Okay, we're recording. Hey, lovely Leos, how are you? I hope you're alright. I'm going to pull you some cards. I'm going to do your Celtic cross. So, we will see what comes up. It's a general reading. I'm not pulling on any particular area of life. It's just me. I don't know, is that better? I don't know. What comes up is what comes up. In the energies, to a certain extent, you need to take the energies and apply them to your life as you see fit. All right. It's a collective reading. I'm pulling on collective Leo energy. It's a trip. It does mean that the whole thing might not necessarily resonate with you. It might be just certain little bits resonate with you. So please take what makes sense for you. Leave the rest. Tune into your own intuition. Before you decide to take what I'm saying as yours. Your intuition and your own discernment here is way more important than anything I've got to say. It really is a case of noticing how you feel when I speak about the energies that I speak about, alright? Because it's a collective reading. Let's start. Let's get you some cards. What's at the heart of the matter, please, for Leo? What's at the heart of the matter for Leo? The Mother of Wands. Whew. What a way to open. She's quite a defensive Mother of Wands, in all honesty, in this deck. You see how she's guarding these eggs? But I feel like, therefore, I'm looking at a Leo who... I'm just seeing these eggs as new ideas, you know? New ideas that are about to be birthed, but it's like you're kind of guarding them at the moment. There's more than one of them. It's like you're cooking several ideas. You're not quite ready to show them to the world yet. Interesting. What's the challenge then for Leo, please? What's the challenge? Oh, I don't know what these ideas relate to. We will get under it. So just so you know, I'm going to pull each position and chat a bit about what I see. So that'll be kind of a surface level read. So, you know, that takes about 20 minutes normally. So if you just want a short read, you can hang around for 20 minutes. But after that, I will get more in depth. See what's underneath, get some more details, get some more clarity, and also try and ask some questions that I think will be useful for you, because that's kind of my approach. But what's the challenge? Let's get you a card for your challenge position. What's the challenge for Leo? 5 of Pentacles. This is a feeling of lack. What I'm feeling is that you don't think you're good enough to bring these ideas into the world, whatever they may be. Or you lack resources. You lack the resources that you need to birth these ideas, whatever that resource may be. Time, money, tools, some sort of tools. I mean, most tools can be bought, right? So for a lot of it, it does boil down to money. But I am getting this strange sense of you just not feeling good enough, not having the confidence, which is interesting because the Mother of Wands in and of itself is a card of confidence. I feel a sort of quiet confidence, though. It's very quiet, though, Leo. It's very quiet. And it's almost like in talking to other people about these ideas, that's when the confidence seems to go. I feel like you're quite sensitive at the moment to other people's responses to your ideas. Whatever those eggs are, whatever those ideas are, we'll see when we get under it, maybe. Although who knows what might come through. And that's part of the reason you're guarding your eggs very tightly. So maybe that's it. Maybe you know you need to develop the confidence to sit, to be resilient to other people's criticism before you sort of open your mouth. Maybe that's kind of what you feel you're lacking. You're lacking that resilience. Not even to stand up to criticism, it could even be to walk away from criticism, but just to not take that criticism to heart in some way. I don't know. I'm just sensing a sort of fear in opening your mouth, or fear in sharing these eggs. Well, I guess they're not quite ready yet anyway. But I don't know. What's crowning the matter, please? What's crowning the matter? A reverse Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the time's not right. The time's not right for you to share whatever on earth is in these eggs for you. What else do I need to say? You're probably, I mean, this is in your headspace, this is in your conscious mind. You're probably thinking about, well, when will the time be right? How long do I have to wait? Do you have to wait, though? Is it? It's not necessarily about waiting, though, is it? It's about certain things being in place. But in order for these things to be in place, it's like the Wheel of Fortune has to roll. It's like some of it is out of your control in terms of timing. Something like that, Leo. I've got no idea. I've got no idea what I'm talking about. Comments. Let me know what I'm talking about. We'll see. I mean, I'll get more. I'll pin it down better when we get under it, baby. But what's in the past then? What's in the past for Leo, please? The Chariot. Interesting. I'm reading that as willpower. So why would you leave an energy of willpower behind? Because you're accepting that the timing's just not quite right to birth these ideas, and you know that you need more than willpower. Yes. Yes. Willpower, yeah. What I'm seeing here is some sort of acceptance of the idea that willpower alone cannot get you to where you want to go. You just can't will things to happen. You know there's some deeper work that needs to be done in order to bring about what you want to bring about, whatever that is. We'll see that in your hopes and fears, maybe. So well done. You know, that's a good realisation. I mean, I suppose willpower can get you so far, but certainly in this situation, it's not. You need something more. What more do you need? I don't know. Something is lacking. Something is lacking, and you know willpower isn't going to replace whatever is lacking here, but you also know you can't quite get it yet because it's going to take time. It's just such a seasonal card, so it could be something like you're waiting on something to be delivered that's completely out of your control, or it could be timing as in you know you need to do some internal work, and you know that you just it's the type of work that just takes time. What's in your subconscious, please? Subconscious. The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords. Pain, pain, pain. Pain and lack. Ten of Swords is a card of an ending. I feel like on a subconscious level, so I don't know how aware you are of this, something, there's an ending but it's not ended. It has ended but there's some non-acceptance of an ending here, but it's two tens, two reverse tens. Well, I will say, I don't know what just fell down there. Down this centre line, there's a sort of alignment that I like to see between the conscious and the subconscious, because we've got two tens in reversed. I mean, I didn't see it when I saw the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, but of course the Wheel of Fortune is a 10. Tens are the card of an ending. When we see cards of ending in reverse, we're either talking unfinished business or we're talking a difficulty in accepting an ending. Or both, obviously, because if there's a feeling of unfinished business, then of course there's a difficulty to accept the ending. It's in your subconscious, but it feels like something you are conscious of as well. So I think what's difficult is when we have stuff in our subconscious that's completely not reflected in this space here, because then we're driven by this in a way that means we make decisions that we just don't understand why we're making them. So to see these in alignment, I do like that for you, Leo, even though this is painful. There's not so much pain here though, is there? There is a... Yeah, interesting. Yeah, there is a certain scrappiness about this. There's a certain scrappiness about this. How do I say? I don't know. Sort of... I'm just sort of getting the feeling you can't quite apply logic the way you would usually like to, because all your thinking's a bit muddled and scrappy, and everything in your brain is connecting. There's so many thoughts in your brain that are connecting in ways that you don't understand, or something like that. So all the thoughts are all happening all at once for you with this. It just feels quite scrappy and unclear. There's a certain lack of clarity about how certain things fit together, certain circumstances in your life, certain events in your life, how they fit together. And there's also questions here about the idea of fate. I think you're having quite active, conscious thoughts about what the fuck is making this world turn. What why do the things that happen in the world happen? Why have the things that have happened in my world happened? Something like that. Ooh, your energy's a laugh at the moment, isn't it? You're taking it out of me, Leo. It's this Wheel of Fortune. It's getting to me. It's getting to me, I've got to say. Yeah. It just feels like scrappy thinking, and it's just because it's something that I'm so familiar with, and I tend to get lost in people's energy when I get that. It feels quite Seven of Cups, actually. Yeah. Normally it's Scorpios that do this to me, so I don't know what's going on with you, Leo. All right, near future. The High Priestess. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm feeling that as someone else's energy. Whether it's you or someone else, this is a very intuitive energy, someone who's very in touch with their intuition. I would tell you this is a good way of dealing with this scrappiness, actually. Just taking a breather, really getting in focus with your intuition. There's a certain psychicness about this card. Which sort of makes sense in your near future, given all the questions that I see you asking kind of about fate and destiny, and I just feel like you're thinking about like some sort of higher intelligence or force or energy. I don't know how to put it. But I feel like using your intuition or possibly some sort of help from another person is going to help you smooth things out. You see like how this is much smoother, and this purple and blue, it's all colours of intuition, and I sort of feel like it's taken the scrappiness of this Wheel of Fortune and things have become smoothed out in your future. It's a nice energy for your future. Anyway, however you take the energy for you personally, it's a smoothing out. It's a smoothing out. I guess if you've got unfinished business and then there's a smoothing out in your future, that's nice to see, hey? Strengths. So I'm going to pull some cards for your strengths now, which is sort of strengths / like the attitude that you're bringing to this situation. Two of Cups wanted to show its face, but it didn't quite fall. Ooh, the Moon. Oh God, the Moon and the High Priestess right next to one another like that. Jesus, your energy is taking me on a trip. You've got so many major arcanas out as well. Yeah. You're doing some right old bloody soul searching. Jesus. All right, Leo. Your strengths. You're willing to examine your own depths. I can see that in the High Priestess anyway. High Priestess and the Moon are so closely related. Examining your own depths. Examining your own depths. Presumably, in order to be able to birth these eggs, to bring something inside of you out. Something inside of you, Leo, that needs to be birthed. And I see you managing it because you're willing to explore your own depths, which I'm translating as you being willing to examine your barriers to birthing these eggs, which I think has a lot to do with confidence. And yeah, just also using your intuition, which is good. Right, environmental energies for Leo, please. Environmental energies for Leo. Four of, yes, that's nice. Four of Swords, nice. You see, again, this is quite an intuitive card because we've got the third eye open here. It's also very private, personal energies. You know, I feel like I'm looking at a Leo who's kind of hunkering down and meditating possibly quite a lot. There's a healing energy about this. I'm seeing this motif on 3 of your cards. Yes, this feels quite expansive actually. It's repeating through your cards. There's certain expansion at play here, and it's actually comes about through you kind of doing nothing, kind of resting actually in quite a personal space, quite a personal energy. Yeah. Hopes and fears. What are you hoping these eggs are going to turn into, my loves? Hopes and fears for Leo. Hopes and fears. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, Justice. There's a lot of colour in this card. I'm just so drawn to the colour in this card. Balance. You're hoping for balance. Fairness. Reciprocity. I think black and white thinking brings you comfort. I think there's a certain comfort in black and white thinking for you, and you're a little bit afraid of daring to move away from that, but none of this is black and white. Whatever it is filling your conscious thoughts, none of it is black and white, and using that black and white approach just isn't working for you. And the High Priestess in your future is a great energy to deal with that. But what I'm just seeing here in this position is some fears around letting go of a sort of black and white thinking. Embracing those shades of grey. And no, I'm not making a reference to that stupid book, which is terribly written and also, frankly, abusive. Just in case you wanted my opinion on popular literature. I don't know. I doubt that's what you're here for. Okay, the outcome of this. What is the... Oh, hello, Empress. Oh, that's a nice card. I like the Empress. Who better to give birth to those eggs than the Empress? But what is in those eggs? I don't know. I'm dying to find out, Leo. Because you want to bring something into being. Mother of Wands is a great manifester as well. It's kind of reminds me of the energy of the magician, right? She gets what she wants, like what she wants to make happen, she makes happen. You will make this happen, he or she, it doesn't matter. I just go with the sex of the person on the card, well, or the snake on the card. Alright, I don't know if... I'm not going to say that. If we get a King of Wands, I'll talk about it. Outcome for... Your outcome's a Seven of Swords reversed. What's that all about? Leo, your future, your outcome. Where are all these energies taking you? Well, there's a certain amount of self-deception here. It's like you've gone from this beautiful high priestess energy in your near future, and you've started applying swords to things, i.e. reasoning and logic, where I don't think swords are really going to get you the answers that you want. So it's like you've flipped out of that high priestess energy. But the whole point of doing this, by the way, is not to make hard and fast predictions about any sort of outcome. It's about looking at where the energies are taking us so that we can tweak things. All right? So don't think I'm sat here predicting doom and gloom, because I'm not. But that's just what's currently, the way the energies are flowing, is some sort of self-deception. It's kind of a holding back, playing your cards close to your chest. Yeah, but you see, she is as well. She is as well. It's not quite... There's a part of yourself that needs to come out and be shared with the world. I don't know what it is, if it's some sort of form of self-expression, but in the outcome of energy of this particular spread, in the near future, it's like we see some sort of progress to that, but then the outcome is again showing up barriers to that. So that's something useful though, isn't it? If we know what those barriers are, we can deal with them. But I just wonder what they are. Anyway, let's get more. What are these bloody eggs? Tell me more about these eggs. I don't think I've ever said that before. I don't think I've ever sat here before and said, tell me about the eggs. But I just seriously think you're trying to birth something. Alright, tell me more about this Mother of Wands for Leo, please. Tell me more about this Mother of Wands for Leo, please. Oh, I'm so hot. Tell me more about this. Ooh. Ooh, I saw a King of Cups. That's what's in your egg. You have love in your egg. Better not start talking about love eggs. Aren't love eggs something you put inside you? Oh God, not that bloody Seven of Cups. Sorry, I was about to say vagina. And talk about love eggs. Don't mind me, it's all good. Doves. If you've got strong Scorpio in your chart, maybe watch the Scorpio reading. Just saying. As I'm just picking up on these doves again, and I did pick up on those doves in the Scorpio reading. Let me just show you all these cards upright, but the King of Cups was the only one that came out upright. Oh God, am I going to have to edit me saying vagina? I need to grow up. Okay, 2 doves. Peace. I'm just... peace. These eggs contain peace and love. But you're not birthing them. You're not birthing them. Did I not say this Wheel of Fortune felt very Seven of Cups? I did, didn't I? And then we've got the Seven of Cups coming out reverse, which makes it even harder. This is why I'm getting lost in your energy. I'm chatting absolute shit. Where's my crystal? Yeah. Yeah, Seven of Cups energy is so scattered, and I just find it really difficult to deal with personally. So yeah, and that's the way I read, isn't it? By feeling the energies. So like, yeah, confusion, scattered energy, confusion. What choice to make? Oh my god, which egg? Which egg? You've got several eggs that you want to birth. Which egg? I don't know, my loves. Which egg? You tell me. All these eggs contain different things. I'm so drawn to this cup with the dove coming out of it, though, and we've got the King of Cups. So, love. You want to choose love. I don't feel you're experienced enough. When the King of Pentacles comes through reversed, it feels like someone who doesn't feel good enough or doesn't feel experienced enough. There's a choice that you want to make. You want to make a choice towards some sort of love, but at the same time, you think you're not experienced enough to make that choice. I take that as you will. I think there's a feeling of wanting to play the field. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah. And that's stopping you choosing love. If you even perceive it as love, I don't know. It's like you want this, but all of this seems so fun, and it's like, I just want to have fun. And then, can I come back to this later, please? I don't know. Let's clarify this Five of Pentacles. I'm going to go to the Witches. Reverse energies as it applies. If you feel I'm speaking about someone close to you and not you, then that's how you need to take it. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles, please. What's lacking? You feel something's lacking. I think you feel like fun is lacking. Do you know what? Sometimes the Mother of Wands does come through to me strongly as fun as well. Like, fun in a way that... Well, look, I don't want to talk about myself too much, but I find myself envious of the Mother of Wands sometimes. What's lacking? What does Leo feel is lacking? What the fuck? Knight of Cups reversed can be a bit of a player. And then we've got the Moon and the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is also a player. A trickster. Someone who's not that honest. This is the weirdest fucking reading. And then you've got the Moon. Feminine energy. The things you hide from yourself. Keys. I'm drawn to the keys. See how she's got several keys? Don't know if you can see that. She's got several keys hanging from her belt. I just feel like some of those keys are for the door that you don't ultimately want to go through, but you know what's behind that door is fun and you just want some fun. See? Look at him. He's moving forward. He's like, yeah, I'm going to have fun. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be pursuing fun. Fun, 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 fun. Instant gratification. Yay. And then here it's like, But what are you leaving behind in order to pursue this fun? He doesn't care. That's what I'm seeing as is your Five of Pentacles being about. Shall we find out more about all this scrappy thinking in your head? This Wheel of Fortune. Tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune, please, for Leo. Thank you. King of Swords, yes. That's the best place for that card to be in your head. Makes sense. Six of Swords, yep. It's a decision to walk away from something here. The Chariot. And it was done from a very, very, very logical place with the King of Swords. However, there's some sort of scrappy thinking around it. And then we've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We see a figure polishing her coin. It's an individual energy. It's an energy of distraction, is what it is. Eight of Pentacles reverse, distraction. What's the nature of the distraction? What's the nature of the distraction? Five of Swords reverse, I don't know, but it's not doing you any good. It's actually sabotaging you. It's actually harmful to you, whatever distraction this is. Tell me more. Nine of Wands. Avoidance. You're trying to avoid something. Probably this pain. Probably the pain of this messy thinking. Anything else? Anything else about this Eight of Pentacles? Two of Wands. And the King of Swords again. Well, you're certainly justifying it with logic. And actually, the Leo that I'm looking at is probably switched off by now. No, you're like, no, I'm not trying to distract myself. What are you talking about? Leave me alone. It's absolutely fine. I've worked it all out in my head. I've applied my logic. Nothing to see here. No problem whatsoever. What do you mean I'm distracting myself? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Cool. Reverse energies as it applies. Because I'm sure if you're the Leo that I'm looking at, I've just monumentally pissed you off. It's just, I'm just seeing a load of avoidance and basically doing stuff that's harmful. Because the scrappy thinking and the pain is just, I don't know what it, I mean, I was trying to work out what you were using to distract yourself and I haven't really got anywhere with that, but I just know it's kind of quite self-sabotaging. It could be overworking. It could be overworking. There's no cops. Not in all these clarifying cards I've pulled, there's no cops. So I'm not feeling much awareness of emotions in your headspace is basically what I'm trying to say. I mean, it's your headspace, so fair enough, but I don't know. But the thing is, you've got love in these eggs you want to birth, Leo. There's love in these eggs that you want to birth, and that's not entering your conscious mind. That feeling of love, it's like, I don't know. What did you leave behind then? What's this past energy all about? There's just your near future. It's just this flash of beauty. When we get around to this, I'm really going to ask how we can carry this High Priestess energy through to your outcome, because I think that'd be a useful way to look at things. Because this is all quite nice. And, you know, this is more future orientated, so, you know. You've probably already shot the messenger by now anyway. Okay, past energy here for Leo. What did Leo leave behind? Four of Cups, yeah. Apathy. Apathy towards what? Apathy towards communication. Apathy towards communication because of some sort of devil energy of yours, some sort of, potentially some sort of addiction, but certainly some sort of pattern of behaviour. That is your comfort zone, that you're used to, that you feel bound to. And yeah, the way this Eight of Cups is, Eight of Wands is attached to this Four of Cups, you know, it's like there's just an apathy towards communication and expression and forward movement here. And you just give up on driving your chariot forward. You just give up on driving your chariot forward. I don't know what was in your chariot though, because it hasn't come through. What was in this chariot, please, for Leo? Five of Wands, Ten of Swords, Six of Pentacles. So, sorry, I think I flipped, yeah. As far as you're concerned, this chariot, yeah, was full of conflict. And it was conflict that you didn't want to deal with, you didn't want to tackle, you just felt so towards it, basically. You couldn't be bothered. You just couldn't be bothered to deal with this conflict. So you put Ten of Swords in it. Some of the pain around that Ten of Swords is still lingers, and it's still in your subconscious. You feel something was out of balance and unfair, and you just didn't want to deal with it. Now, that devil energy though. Well, you did deal with it. You dealt with it by embracing that devil energy, which is old patterns of behaviour, addictions, whatever, however you want to say it. So, yeah. I don't know. Four of Cups can come up when you've missed an opportunity, you see. So, actually, it might have been a valuable thing to actually have communicated about this conflict. It may have been. It may have been. There may have been some opportunity within that conflict that you've missed. I would probably not say that if it wasn't for the devil there. Because that devil taps us on the shoulders and says, come with me. Come with me. I'll resolve your Five of Wands. You don't need to communicate with whoever else is in that chariot with you to resolve your Five of Wands. Come with me. Just put a Ten of Swords in it. Just put a Ten of Swords in all that conflict, walk away from it and come with me. Come with me, I will soothe you. Maybe. Maybe. Subconscious, please. Subconscious. Means the devil hasn't soothed you. The devil hasn't soothed you, my loves. Because you've got a Ten of Swords reverse in your subconscious. I'm sorry if this is sounding harsh. You are my lovely Leos. I can only say what I see in the energies. If I didn't say it how I saw it, I'd be doing you a disservice, so obviously I'm still going to apologise about every 5 seconds, but there you go. If you don't like it, you can switch off. Subconscious then. The moon. 4 of Cups. See? That 4 of Cups, it's still there. Oh, God. Fuck me. 9 of Swords. Anxiety, disappointment, fear. Look, your strength is, though, that you are capable of turning this moon upright, i.e. examining your own fears, your own depths, alright? See, she's just kind of drowning in her own depths. And there's the 4 of Cups again, that you thought you'd left behind, but it's still lingering, because devil energy can only offer you relief for so long. It's all... whatever you're trying to use that devil energy to deal with, you're only going to get temporary relief with the devil. So that's why this is all floating in your subconscious still. You're human though, Leo, you're human. And, you know, like I say, there is not a total disconnect between these two here. God, we're on 42 minutes, Jesus. There's not a total disconnect here, you know. You're aware of this. You're aware of this moon. Okay, it is in your conscious, and look, that moon symbol is the same as that symbol, and you are aware of and needs to be in contact with your intuition, because this is mirrored in here and here as well. And to balance that with a sort of logic, because when I see birds in this deck, it feels like swords and logic, you know. So it's not like this is totally under a moon here. It's not, you know. Which is good, because if we don't have awareness of this, then we're driven by it in a not healthy way, which I've already said. And your near future's looking cool anyway, so. But, you know, I think some of your scrappy thinking is to do with some sort of sense of unfinished business. And that devil energy didn't help you. And you're not alone, my loves, because the devil, I think, as of when I did the Aquarius reading, I was like, the devil's going to start popping up for everyone. And it has been popping up quite a lot. So you're not alone. There's shit going on astrologically with Mercury retrograde in Capricorn. Not that my astrology is very good, but this devil energy is coming up for a lot of us. A lot of us are being asked to look at our own bullshit. Alright. Near future for Leo, please. Tell me more about this High Priestess. The wheel, upright. Yes. See? I knew your near future was looking nice. I don't normally read the Wheel of Fortune as scrappy thinking, but I am doing now. This is smoothing things. Things are smoothing over. Mind you, smoothing over can sometimes mean a bit of brushing stuff under the carpet, can't it? And the High Priestess can do that. Oh, look, there I was being all positive and now I've changed my mind. No, but it is better. This is better. I'm happy to see a reverse 10 turn into an upright 10, because when it's in reverse, it feels like there's stuff unresolved, and when it comes into its upright position, there is a sense of resolution here that in your current energy, I'm seeing you are seeking. So yeah, how this resolution comes about, I don't know. Shall we ask that? How does this resolution come about? How does this... Ooh, 10 of Pentacles, another 10, a 10 in reverse. Stop it. Stop it. I was just lauding the positivity of having an upright 10, and now you give me a reverse 10. For fuck's sake. So you're flip-flopping energies again, Leo. God, Leo readings are so difficult at the moment. And reverse Page of Cups. And there's a sense of jealousy here. Maybe it's your own. Maybe you're coming to terms with your own sense of jealousy around a particular situation. Is all I can think of. Why is this 10 of Pentacles here in reverse? Why is this 10 of Pentacles here in reverse? Something about your home space. Something about not feeling in control of your home space. Or perhaps your finances. Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more about this 10 of Pentacles, please. Reverse 4 of Pentacles. Karma. Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. Fool. Next full moon. Next full moon may be significant to you. That's the 6th of January. That is probably around the time I'm actually going to end up putting this reading out, because I do record quite far ahead nowadays. Get me. There's a certain opening up here, actually, that I'm liking. With the Fool and the reverse 4 of Pentacles. Whatever was holding you back, I see you opening up. Even, look, I think you're going to show one of these eggs to the world. I think you've got so much to offer. All these eggs are things that you, Leo, have got to offer. And actually, I do see you expressing yourself, opening yourself up here. I don't think it's the love eggs that you're offering, though. Oh, me and my metaphors. Potentially you're righting some sort of wrong here. It's like you're what you're opening yourself up to is the idea that certain feelings within you, certain past things within you were driving certain feelings within you that produced certain outcomes that weren't fair. I think for a lot of you it's related to this feeling of jealousy. It's like admitting your own feelings of jealousy, and the role your jealousy played in something is there's an opening up off of the back of that energy, off of the back of that realization. It feels like quite a change in you. Wheel of Fortune is a change. It feels like quite a change in you. So well done for acknowledging that. Jealousy, insecurity. Oh, okay, the 10 of Pentacles reverses a certain insecurity. It's like you're facing up to where some of your own feelings of insecurity have come from, and that relates to a sort of jealousy. But I suppose what's with jealousy? Jealousy, it's fear, isn't it? Fear, which we've got to your strengths. We've got in your strengths. Fear that... I'm going to say fear of abandonment. Let me see, because fear, this has brought us onto this strength card anyway, and this is what you're bringing to this situation, and it's good that you're bringing an acknowledgement of your own fears to the situation, but what is that fear related to? Oh, 3 of Pentacles. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Collaboration, but like... issues around collaboration. Knight of Swords. Oh, it's a fear of being left out. Almost. A fear of not fitting in. You know, a feeling of like within a team situation not being able to be your best, of other people taking what's yours. This is feeling like a job situation to me. Possibly people unfairly taking the credit. There's some sort of tension within a team situation that's coming up here. It sort of feels a bit like jealousy. Yeah, jealousy that maybe it's a very founded jealousy in that someone else is sort of stealing your limelight a bit. Or someone, I don't know. Or someone else has taken on a role that you used to do and they're getting results where you never got results. Something like that. And you feel this is not fair. But, you know, what we're seeing in your strengths is an awareness of this, a conscious awareness of this. So that means that, you know, when we're aware of these things, when we take them out from under a moon, which I see you doing, then we're better able to work with them and not behave in a way that is harmful because of them, okay? Yeah, okay, let's look at what's in your environment. Like I say, I see a Leo who is kind of meditating on things, taking some quiet time out to try and work out how to birth these eggs. I'm just going to keep going on and on about these eggs. I'm so sorry. Well done if you're still here. Tell me more about Leo's environment, please. This could be an external energy in this position as well. The Hermit, you could be dealing with a Virgo. Who else have I seen? Capricorn, you could have left a Capricorn behind in your past or a Cancer behind in your past. Pisces, there's quite a lot of Pisces energy actually, to be fair, so some of you could be dealing with a Pisces as well. But this is external energy for some of you. Oh. Or at least the Empress is. Really the Hermit ties... Really the Hermit ties in quite well with that Four of Swords energy. That makes total sense. It's not like an unhealthy hermiting. It's just taking the time out. Moving... Planning your next move quite carefully. And when you choose to walk down your path, doing it slowly with care and wisdom. But this reverse Empress feels like someone else. Tell me more about this Empress, please, for Leo. Seven of Swords. Okay, we've got more moon cards. I don't know, I'm telling you, the next full moon's going to be important to you. It's 6th of January. Tower. Some sort of external happening that's going to hit you quite hard and fast, but it'll be over very quickly. It will be painful. A bit like ripping off a sticking plaster, only you're not pulling it off, someone's come along and pulled it off for you. It's actually going to cause you to realise some truths about yourself with this Seven of Swords, which we've had 3 times now. So I really feel like you're hiding some aspects of yourself. But you know what? I feel like the aspects of yourself that you're hiding are like your good parts. I mean, look. There's some sort of... It's almost like you're suppressing some sort of joy and love. But it's beautiful. It's good. Not that I'm here to assign things to be good and bad, but it's not like what's in your shadowy depths is some grim, awful, horrible secret of terribleness. It's like your own light. It's almost like you're burying your own light for a lot of you. And anyway, something in your environmental energy is going to help you release that in a really beautiful way, actually. This is such a nice card, and you're going to feel so much freer and lighter for it. Okay? It's almost like giving birth to one of these eggs is going to make you feel so much lighter and freer, but there's a few of them you need to give birth to. See? Give birth, right? It's in reverse at the moment, but the Tower's going to come in and give you a bit of a shake-up in your environment, if it hasn't already, actually. This could be currently happening, or it could have already happened, in all fairness. Hopes and fears, justice, hopes and fears, fear of letting go of black and white thinking. Tell me more about this justice card, please, for Leo. Tell me more about this justice card for Leo, please. An 8 of Cups reversed. Black and white thinking. You made a very black and white decision to walk away from something, and there's a fear that you shouldn't have. If there's a fear that you made the wrong decision. Maybe it's this Chariot. Maybe you are fearing that you shouldn't have walked away from this Chariot. You shouldn't have tread the conflict that's tied to this Chariot with Devil energy. You should have, yeah. Tell me more. Tell me more. 10 of Swords, yes, you see, it's that ending again. 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords. It's that, yes, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. This could be somebody who you saw as a Queen of Cups. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Someone who you saw, you could have had a 10 of Cups with, you know, an emotional harmony with. I don't know. There's a fear, there's an energy of fear here in your energy that a black and white decision was made when there was actually possibly some nuance that could have been discussed, and there could have been a different outcome. And if I wasn't seeing this Devil energy, I don't know. Yeah. Because that's the thing with 5 of Wands energy. Actually, you can grow closer to other people if you deal with this in a constructive way. And it's just, I just feel here it wasn't dealt with, because if it wasn't for that Devil energy, I'd believe you, okay? I'd believe you that apathy towards communication was right, that this 10 of Swords was right. And you know, if you think it's right, you think it's right, Leo. Don't fucking listen to me. But this Devil energy, don't take it if it's not yours, but this Devil energy, you applied a Devil energy to this. This Devil energy is connected to an apathy towards communication. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you're afraid because these are both cards of walking away. And we talked about black and white thinking with this Justice card, and it's just like, did I walk away from a Queen of Cups? Did I walk away from a Queen of Cups? Did you? I don't know. Do you want me to ask about this Queen of Cups? Shall I find out a bit more about this Queen of Cups? Because the Queen of Cups energy is beautiful. It's the most fucking love I can pull out of the whole deck. Like, possibly with the exception of the Knight of Cups, but the Knight of Cups can be a bit of a twat, let's face it. All the Knights can, because they just take everything to such extreme and they don't balance it out with anything else. The Queen of Cups is aware of her emotions. You know, she just sits calmly and beautifully in her emotions. She's so giving, so caring, a bit psychic. A bit like the High Priestess. Very empathetic, very understanding. You know, she's not going to run away from your pain. She's a safe place to... she doesn't turn away from anyone's darkness, in my opinion. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups for Leo, please. Yes, defensiveness again. It's that 9 of Wands. Where else did we see the 9 of Wands? Up there. Avoidance. Yeah. Page of Cups. Reverse 10 of Pentacles. What's on the bottom of the deck? The Queen of Cups again. I am seeing this Nine of Wands energy as belonging to this Queen of Cups figure. In all honesty, I think this Queen of Cups figure in your life, who was all the things I said, but I think this person also has their own sort of issues around defensiveness and avoidance as well. Does that make sense? I mean, it is a bit contradictory, isn't it? I know. But this is the thing, people flit in and out of energies all the time. You know, I do think this person very much is capable and comfortable in this energy, but of course we all have work to do, and this Queen of Cups figure that you're dealing with is no exception. And I suppose if you both end up in this Nine of Wands energy, then it is going to be a bit of a stalemate, and it is going to be very difficult to deal with. You could have known this person for a long time, 10 years for some of you, 9 months for others of you, because I was trying to find out more about this, and this would say, oh no, sorry, 9 weeks. What am I on about? 9 weeks. Or the Ten of Swords energy could more be connected to 9 weeks. So it could be that 9 weeks ago is when you chose to put the Ten of Swords in. But some of you could have known this person for 10 years or more. There's the energy of an apology here, so I feel like that's part of your hopes and fears. Like, maybe you're hoping for an apology, maybe you're hoping to give an apology. The Page of Cups is now upright, so I don't know. Maybe you're hoping also to let go of some of these ideas of jealousy, but you almost feel it's dangerous to let go of these ideas of jealousy that are surrounding you because you feel that they're keeping you safe. Yeah. 7 of Swords in your outcome. Let's see what's going on with that. Tell me more about this 7 of Swords in Leo's outcome, please. How are we doing for time? Are you alright? 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. The King of Wands. Oh no. No. I know I said that I'd talk about snakes and shit if I drew the King of Wands, but only if it was that same deck. King and Queen of Wands in your reading. King of Wands and outcome. I like this energy for you, Leo. I mean, it's a Leo card anyway. This is nice. This is nice to see in your outcome. Actually, Six of Wands is success. Oh God, you're all about the wands in your outcome. And a reverse 6 of Pentacles. Bit of a mixed bag here. Yeah, bit of a mixed bag. Some positive, some negative, right? That's life. Victory. 6 of Wands is victory and success. It's nice. This is nice. These two together are really nice. I do feel you like successfully birthing some of your ideas actually in the future, but maybe holding back on others. And maybe that's just a very wise choice actually, to hold back on the eggs. It's like not all these eggs are ready to be birthed yet. So I think you're just using it's very discerning energy here actually in your outcome with regards to like good timing to do certain things, to take certain actions, releasing things when they're going to be successful. A lot of you, I feel like, might even get a promotion actually in this outcome energy. The King of Wands, yeah, because I have been seeing threads of like career-ish stuff woven through this reading. With this King of Wands, it does feel like stepping into a role of leadership actually. And being very successful. Yeah. I've also got the Knight of Wands in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You see this, so this, yeah, I don't know how to explain this to you. So I feel like we always have this 7 Seven of Swords in the middle here, and it's like the Seven of Swords, it's kind of holding back on this, right? But delivering, if you like, on this that we've just spoke about. So it's like knowing which cards to play in your outcome. This is what I'm feeling you're doing very well in this outcome energy, knowing which cards to play. And yes, this is a good choice, and it's like this is a less good choice. This is probably not going to bring you the fulfillment that you need with the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's unbalanced, it's unfair, and this is someone who's not consistent, someone who's hot and cold. Their creative energy is kind of a bit scattered and a bit fickle, you might say. It's like changeable and just not really reciprocating your efforts in the way that you'd like. So this makes sense of this Seven of Swords in your outcome, really, because you would want to hold back from stuff like that. And, you know, maybe this energy can bring itself upright, whatever this is representing. So, yeah, hold back until you see it upright, until you see value in what anyone is offering you. That makes perfect sense. I like it. I like that for you in your outcome. I still don't feel like I know what bloody eggs you're birthing, and it's doing my head in. Anyway, I hope it all makes sense to you, Leo. I am going to leave it there. I don't know. It's been an interesting reading. I hope you can take something useful from it. It's all been a bit of a blur for me. I really, really hope it makes sense. It's one of those readings that I'm quite unsure about putting out, but normally when I put them out and I think they're a bit weird, people make complete sense of them. So guess I'll just hope for the best, my loves. I don't know. Right, anyway, 2 weeks' time I'll do you another in-depth reading. That'll be past, present, future. In the meantime, look out for like little 5 to 10 minute readings, all signs readings, just if you want a quick energy check-in. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and you like the way I read. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. It just helps it get out in front of other people, helps the algorithms and all that jazz. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. See you later. Oh, and comment, my loves, obviously. I love your comments. All right, bye.